Today we have Adrian and Julian from Mr. Lee's class to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Will you please stand?
I pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, each justice for all.
On the lunch menu for today, we are having a breaded chicken sandwich, veggies, fruit, and milk.
For events today, student council members have their Village Day of Service. They will leave following announcements and return during 8th period. The AP English Language and Composition exam is also this morning at 8.
Following announcements, Mr. Altimus would like to meet in the auxiliary gym with all students in grades 6 through 11 who plan to participate in a sport next year. This meeting will last approximately 1 hour.
Our elementary students will be busy today as well. Grades 3 through 5 have their AR movie reward at 8:40 and grades K through 2 will have their field day at 9:30. Finally, the preschool morning classes have a picnic at the park from 11 to 12:30, and first and second graders have an animal wax museum from 1:30 to 2:15 this afternoon. Everyone is encouraged to walk through the museum during that time.
Just a heads up that the high school gym will be closed the rest of the week as we prepare for graduation on Sunday.
For sports events this evening, both varsity softball and baseball compete in district semifinals. Softball takes on Sonora at Bryan at 5, and baseball takes on Wayne Trace at Bryan at 7. Good luck to those two teams.
One more note concerning the schedule. Teachers, don't forget that the staff and senior breakfast is tomorrow morning at 7:15 in Mr. Billman's room.
Happy birthday today to Katie in 2C, turning 9. Have a great day, Katie, and make sure you stop by the office for a birthday pencil. Happy birthday as well to Carson Altimus in the 6th grade, turning 13.
Now let's take it over to Wyatt from Mrs. Stoss's class for your final mini archer update of the school year.
Good morning, mini archers. Our character trait of the month of May is motivation. Take a look at the PSA created by the 2nd graders.
We are going to the gym and have stories later. Say you will run in the gym with me? Okay. Can I join? Sure. I'm excited. Are you ready, Avery? Yeah, I'm excited too. I don't really want to do this. First is that you need to get motivation or guys so you can get a lot of exercise. If you don't have motivation, you're not going to make it. We can do this. Ready? Can do this. Set, go. Motivation is wanting to do the best.
Thanks, Wyatt, and thanks again, 2nd graders. We've enjoyed watching your public service announcements this year.
Attention all students, this is very important. Over the summer, Mr. Gottke will be deleting all student files on the server or H drive. If you want to keep any files you have saved to your drive, make sure you upload them to Google or put them on a USB to take home for storage.
And for all students at grades 9 through 11, you can turn in your laptop anytime today through Friday in the library.
The following sophomores need to turn in all books and pay their fines ASAP since they are going to Vantage next year. Dustin Craig, Ashton Mink, and Xavier Smith. Stop down to talk to Mrs. Bagley if you have questions.
To all of those students, if you haven't done so already, you need to turn in your library books now. If you have returned your books and paid your fines, you can stop by the library before the end of the week to check out some books for the summer.
Attention all students in grades 5 through 11. Please visit Mrs. Reyes' teacher website to vote for next year's student council members. Click on the link for your grade level next year. You need to do this by the end of the day today. Each student may only vote once in the class election.
In club and organization news, anyone who picked up a Color Guard information letter and is still interested in joining Color Guard next year, please be sure to return the back page to Mrs. Newell. If you did not pick up a letter and wish to be in the Guard, please see Mrs. Newell. Forms need to be turned in before the end of the school year. The Color Guard is open to current 8th through 11th graders and no previous experience is necessary.
The yearbook staff will continue to take late orders until Friday. Middle school and high school yearbooks are $45 and elementary yearbooks are $15. No extra yearbooks will be ordered.
And the yearbook would like to announce that Chloe Saul will be editor-in-chief next year and Maddie Bush will be assistant editor. The editors will be working this summer to develop the theme, which will be announced in August.
Any current junior who is enrolled in AP English for next school year should see Mrs. Sorrell by the end of the week to pick up the novel for summer reading. Mrs. Sorrell will email you more information by Friday.
Just a reminder to everyone that the Antwerp Athletic Boosters Patrons page sponsors for the Fall-Winter Athletic Sports Program are due by May 18th. Contact Deanna Wan or Mandy Moore if you have questions.
In sports news, the junior high track teams competed in the GMC track meet last night and finished their season very strong. The boys finished as runners-up and the girls came in third place. GMC champions were Jayvin Landers in the discus, Gage McMichael in the 110 hurdles, Kiara Reyes in the pole vault, and Leslie Pollock in the disc. Congratulations to all the athletes for such a fine season.
It's been a big year for our broadcast program. Hopefully you've noticed many of the changes we've implemented, especially the completion of our studio.
It's beautiful.
Yes. It is officially done. Thanks for being patient with us through the process.
And thanks to everyone who helped us along the way. We want to give a shout out to Dr. Miller and the school board, Mrs. Stewart, Mr. Manns, Mr. Gottke, Mrs. Barnett, Mr. Weedman, Mr. Earhart and his class, Mr. Wyrick and his students, and Sam Smith. All of these people were very helpful with the project. We apologize if we've missed anyone.
Though you see our anchors' faces every morning, we also want to acknowledge those folks who work behind the scenes to make sure announcements run smoothly every day. You can see most of those people here in the picture.
Have you considered joining the broadcast crew for next school year? I know I did. Contrary to what you may have heard, Mrs. Bagley does not have to ask you to be in the class. As long as you are currently in grades 8 through 11 and have earned at least a C or higher in your last English class, you are eligible to join. Take a look at this quick video explaining what you might do to that. Are we on camera? I learned quite a lot of valuable skills from broadcasting class this year. I learned how to set up cameras, which is an essential skill, how to focus on all that, and I never knew before that. It's an essential skill nowadays. I learned how to keep conversations going and prevent them from being awkward, and I can do that with random strangers that I meet now because of the interviews I've done. It's very, very fun. You get to meet a lot of new people, and you learn a lot of interesting things.
Broadcasting has given me the opportunity to work with cameras like I've never worked with cameras before. Previously, it was just, here's a camcorder, click. But now I have a respect for how a camera actually works and how different shots come together to create a movie, to create a production. I want to, because of broadcast journalism, I want to work in a newsroom. I want to work in movies. I want to make movies. I want to make things for people. And I wouldn't have gotten that opportunity without broadcast journalism. There's no other opportunity in this school that is like broadcast journalism.
Broadcasting has definitely brought me out of my shell. We're gonna have to start that over. Adam, you mess me up every time. Before I took broadcasting, I was nervous just to be on camera at like any given point, like to be on video. I was always worried that someone would it would look bad or I wouldn't know what to say. But after broadcasting, I've learned that going on air and stuff, it's not that big a deal. It's really simple, actually.
My decision to do broadcast was a really good one for me because I got to see a lot of things that I would not have seen otherwise. I got to interview people and hear things that I wouldn't hear, and I got to make what people say have value. And for me, that was really eye-opening. Like, I've never done something like that before.
It's improved my work ethic by keeping me from procrastinating. What happened there?
Restart. Scratch that.
It's improved my work ethic by preventing me from procrastinating, which is something that I always do.
I got to choose what shots I wanted to take and like what angle I wanted to take. There's really a lot of things you can do specific to yourself that, or it's never going to be the same with a different person. Each person's going to make their own version of it, and that's something that you can't always get in another class.
I made plenty of new friends that I never thought I'd make. I have a new respect for the freshmen, which I didn't think I'd ever have.
I think the biggest takeaway from broadcasting has been the career choice. If I hadn't taken broadcast journalism, I would still think that I want to be a forensic entomologist. So I'd still think that I want to be studying bugs on dead people.
You get to learn about people and you get to cover stories that you never thought were there. And it's really cool to be able to be a part of something that you maybe never even knew existed.
I would recommend taking broadcasting class for all of those reasons. You'll have a lot of opportunities and you might find something that you enjoy. You can find a new respect for the media if you already don't have it, and you'll see what goes into it and how it all comes together, and you'll appreciate like movies and stuff like that because you'll see how long it takes and the effort that needs to go into them.
If you are someone who likes to talk to people, who likes to work with technology, who likes to be the center of attention, then broadcasting is definitely a class that you should consider.
Yes, I would definitely recommend this class to anybody else. You learn a lot of skills in this class, skills that you don't get taught in other classes or even in life most of the time. You learn how to like use a camera and like how to talk to people even.
You're going to find value in the class if you decide to take it.
And it's just had a good impact on my life overall, I've got to say.
You're welcome.
If you are interested in joining the class for next year, stop down and talk to Mrs. Bagley and or Counselor Hammer. Thanks for letting us make a shameful plug.
With that, we're done for the day and for the school year. Oh no. Have a great day. Enjoy your last few days of school and have a safe, relaxing summer break. Thanks for watching this school year. We'll see you back here in August.